Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Saturday, January 31st, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. It's actually kind of a witchy Saturday. An all natural green witch Saturday. So we're gonna use three decks from Anne Murphy Hiscock. We've got the Green Witches Oracle deck. We've got the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck, and the Green Witches deck of Magical Herbalism. Okay, this one's a little different. This one's double-sided. There's a spell on the back of each card. I'm not gonna tell you the spell. I'll show it to you so you can look at it. You can stop and look at it if you need to. Great decks. And I think you guys know the bird deck is probably one of my favorites. I love the bird deck. Love it. All right. This is the Green Witches Oracle. We've got mushroom, recycling, breaking down problems. And these are all just what you might be going through, what might be coming up for you this weekend, next week. Things you could work on, things you need to look at, etc. Spring, rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. Oh my God, I cannot wait for spring. Please, please let the groundhog not see his shadow. Please. Oh, we got roots, healthy patterns, roots, healthy patterns, early growth. Shouldn't it be earthly growth? Maybe they missed that one. Early growth. It doesn't really make sense. Probably supposed to be earthly. Okay, then we got the spiritual meaning of birds. Thrush, voice, communicate. Okay. Thrush, voice, commitment, cleverness. Not communicate. Although maybe somebody needs to communicate or somebody's coming in with communication. I don't know. Because I literally is looking at the word and I'm like, oh, commitment. And then I say, communicate. Oh, okay. We got woodpecker, determination, commitment, stubbornness. I think people, okay, I'm just going to say this about that with the woodpecker, determination, commitment, stubbornness. People might think somebody's determination and commitment to oneself is stubbornness. Like, and it's negative. I'm not going to lie, it's negative. It's like you take care of yourself, you oversee for yourself, you work for yourself, you're independent. And somebody's like, "Oh, well, like why won't they concede? Why won't they be like everybody else? Why won't they put up with my BS? Why won't they pay attention to me? Why won't they live in a low vibration?" It kind of gives like that kind of energy. Like somebody's looking at somebody like, "Oh, you think you're so great?" Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do think I'm so great. Hold on, you guys. My buzzer was ringing. I think that was my grocery delivery, y'all. Which is weird because I got no notifications. Sometimes these people don't They don't tell you, like, hey, we're done. We're coming with your order. Yeah, I didn't get a text or anything. Not even an email. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me grab my stuff and bring it in. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. They didn't text me or email me. How the hell am I supposed to know you're here? And then they must hit the buzzer downstairs because it wouldn't stop ringing. Like they must have just. Sometimes you can hit it like in a certain spot and it'll just keep ringing. Hi, buddy. No, that food wasn't for you. Sorry. We got woodpecker. Oh, I was already talking about that. About somebody kind of having like a negative attitude towards another person. Something about that in the background. Something about maybe multiple people thinking that someone is um, uppity, full of themselves. I was talking about that the other day too. Uppity. Uppity. Last one, we got sandpiper, balance, quickness, looking below the surface. Something about that too, looking below the surface. Like somebody wanting to get to know somebody better. Like somebody liking what they see on the surface, okay? Like looks, attitude, personality, but kind of want to going deeper and be like, well, I really want to know who you are. Like, what do you do? What do you like? You know, what's your family like? Well, how is your upbringing? Like, you know, what do you do in your spare time? How do you decide to do the things that you do? Why do you decide to be the way that you are? Oh, oh, okay. Sandpiper, balance, quickness, looking below the surface. Um, somebody, okay. I don't know. Take how it resonates. I don't know. Take how it resonates. Somebody wants to get to know somebody better. Like somebody really likes somebody. And again, it's right now it's more surface, but they want to go below. They want to. Okay, that I'm not even gonna say that. I have such a dirty mind. I always go to like the dirty stuff. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But they want to get to know somebody on a deeper level. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, last deck, the Green Witch's deck of magical herbalism. Again, this is a two-sided card. There's spells on there, recipes on there. I'm not going to go through all of that jazz. But this is chamomile, magical properties, love, healing, purification, protection, meditation, and tranquility. So maybe somebody needs a little chamomile this weekend. Maybe you need to incorporate it into your daily life. I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that I started drinking hibiscus tea. It's supposed to be good for heart health. And rosehip tea is supposed to be good for heart health as well. If anybody's interested in that. And I have little jelly jars with plastic lids. So I just take my tea bag, put it in there, fill it with water almost to the top, almost. And then I put the jar cap on there, seal it real good, throw them in the fridge. I like to drink it cold personally, and I just let it steep for days. And I probably drink two of those jars, or one of those jars, like twice a week. We got calendula, magical properties, protection, psychic ability, dreams, and healing. Ooh, hello. Hello. Not you, Bubbles. I mean, maybe you. And then on the back, it's just got spell, recipe, however you want to word that. To me, it looks like a recipe. If you want, most of them look like recipes. We got nettle, magical properties, cleaning, protection, health, and deflecting negativity. This one was protection too. They were all protection. Okay. It's nettle. If you guys like these cards, I really highly recommend you get them. I think they're really cool. Um, all three cards said protection. Somebody just again, that's the deck. Somebody do some cleansing, do some you do spiritual bath, spiritual shower. I do that. I just take my shower and I use my sage oil. I actually got to get more because I gave mine away. Um, sage your home, Palo Santos, something like that. There's a real call for somebody to take care of business, if you know what I mean. Protect yourself. I'm gonna leave it there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, if it fits, if it's something, whatever. Take what resonates. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I hope everybody has a fabulous Saturday, a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.